Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Troubleshooting incorrect content length in JSON API requests, a deep dive. When building APIs that communicate using JSON, ensuring the accuracy of the content length header is crucial for reliable data transfer. An incorrect content length can lead to a variety of issues, including incomplete data the server might prematurely terminate the request if it receives less data than expected, resulting in truncated JSON. Client-side errors clients might throw errors due to unexpected EOF, end of file, or data corruption. Proxy/load balancer issues intermediary devices relying on the content length header might mismanage the request, leading to timeouts or routing problems. This tutorial will explore the common causes of incorrect content length values in JSON API requests, focusing on scenarios where the request body is formatted incorrectly, as well as providing practical code examples in various programming languages. Understanding the content length header. The content length HTTP header indicates the size of the request body, or response body, in bytes. It's an essential piece of information for HTTP communication. The server uses this header to anticipate the complete size of the data being sent, and the client uses it to verify that the data was transferred without errors. 2. Common causes of incorrect content length with JSON. The issue of incorrect content length when dealing with JSON often arises from subtle differences in how data is handled during encoding, serialization, and transmission. Here are some key culprits. 1. Character encoding issues problem The most common reason is mismatch in character encoding. JSON is typically encoded using UTF-8, which is a variable width encoding. This means that characters outside the ASCII range, 0 to 127, can require multiple bytes, 2 to 4, to represent. If you serialize your JSON using a different encoding, example ISO 8859-1, then calculate the length based on that encoding, and then send the data as UTF-8, the declared content length will be wrong. Example consider the character E with acute accent. In UTF-8, it's represented by 2 bytes. In ISO 8859-1, it's represented by a single byte. Solution always use UTF-8 for JSON serialization and transmission. This is the de facto standard for web APIs. Ensure that both your server and client code consistently use UTF-8. Explicitly specify the character encoding in the content type header, content type, application/JSON, charset equals UTF-8. 2. String manipulation /pre-processing problem sometimes, developers manipulate the JSON string before calculating the content length. For example, they might add extra spaces, new lines, or escape characters. If the content length isn't recalculated after these modifications, it will be inaccurate. Example solution calculate content length after any string manipulation. Make it the very last step before sending the data. Consider using built-in JSON libraries that handle formatting and encoding automatically to avoid manual manipulation. 3. Incorrectly calculating length of encoded data problem you might be calculating the length of the string representation of the JSON instead of the length of the encoded bytes. Remember that JSON is ultimately transmitted as a sequence of bytes, not as a Unicode string. Example solution Asterisk always encode the JSON string to bytes using UTF-8 before calculating the length. Use the .encode, UTF-8, method, or equivalent in your language, to get the byte representation. For buffering/streaming issues asterisk. Asterisk problem asterisk if you're sending JSON in a streamed or buffered manner, you might not know the total length of the JSON until you've finished processing it. This makes it difficult to set the content length header in advance. Chunk transfer encoding might be a better approach in these cases. Asterisk example asterisk imagine you're dynamically generating a large JSON object from a database query. You might not know the total number of rows, and therefore the final JSON size, until the query is complete. Asterisk solution asterisk. Asterisk buffer the entire JSON payload in memory before sending it. Calculate the content length after buffering. This is suitable for smaller payloads. Asterisk use chunk transfer encoding asterisk this allows you to send data in chunks without knowing the total length in advance. You set the transfer encoding, chunked header instead of content length. This approach is suitable for larger, dynamically generated payloads. Asterisk calculate length incrementally during streaming, advanced if you absolutely need to set content length and use streaming, you might need to use a buffering approach at an intermediate layer to determine the length. This is more complex. 5. Compression asterisk. Asterisk problem asterisk if you're compressing the JSON payload, example using zip, after calculating the content length, the header will be incorrect because the compressed data will be smaller than the original JSON. Asterisk solution asterisk. Asterisk calculate the content length after compression. The header should reflect the size of the compressed data. Asterisk set the content encoding header to indicate the type of compression used, example content encoding, zip. 6. Incorrect implementation in frameworks/libraries asterisk. Asterisk problem asterisk sometimes, frameworks or libraries might have bugs or unexpected behavior that leads to incorrect content length calculation. Asterisk solution asterisk. Asterisk check the documentation and issue trackers for your specific framework or library. Search for known issues related to content length or encoding. Asterisk update to the latest version of the framework or library. Bugs are often fixed in newer releases. Asterisk inspect the code asterisk if the problem persists, you might need to dive into the library's source code to understand how it's handling encoding and length calculation. 3. Code examples, with corrections. Here are code examples demonstrating how to calculate content length correctly in different languages. 1. Python, using Flask. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk request.get_JSON, correctly parses the JSON data from the request. Asterisk JSON.dumps, data, serializes the Python dictionary into a JSON string. Asterisk JSON_string.encode, UTF-8, encodes the JSON string into a byte sequence using UTF-8. This is critical. Asterisk len, encoded_data, correctly calculates the number of bytes in the encoded JSON. Asterisk the content type header explicitly specifies charset equals UTF-8. Asterisk make_response, correctly takes the JSON_string and constructs a response object which Flask then transmits. 2. Node.js, using Express. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk body parser.json, middleware parses JSON requests. Asterisk JSON.stringify, serializes the JavaScript object to a JSON string. Asterisk buffer.from, JSON data, UTF-8, creates a UTF-8 encoded buffer from the JSON string. Asterisk encoded data.length gets the length of the buffer, in bytes. Asterisk content type is set to application/JSON, char set equals UTF-8. 3. Java, using Spring Boot. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk Spring Boot's @request body automatically parses the JSON from the request body. You could also use a POJO to map to a JSON payload and Spring would handle it. Asterisk request body.get bytes, standard charsets.utf_8, encodes the JSON string to bytes using UTF-8. Asterisk content length equals encoded data.length gets the length of the byte array. Asterisk the response entity builder sets the content type and content length headers. Asterisk the @post mapping annotation is set with consumes and produces media type properties to declare the endpoint only handles JSON content. Asterisk note that we are using the string request body directly, since Spring Boot is using the specified media type to serialize it. 4. Debugging techniques. If you're still encountering content length issues, here are some helpful debugging techniques. 1. Use a network inspector asterisk. Asterisk tools like Chrome DevTools, Network Tab, Firefox Developer Tools, or Wireshark allow you to inspect the raw HTTP requests and responses, including headers and body content. Asterisk verify that the content length header matches the actual size of the encoded body. Asterisk check the content type header to ensure it's set correctly to application/JSON, char set equals UTF-8. 2. Log the raw JSON and its length asterisk. Asterisk add logging statements in your code to print the raw JSON string before encoding and the encoded byte sequence after encoding. Asterisk compare the logged lengths with the value you're setting in the content length header. 3. Use a JSON validator asterisk. Asterisk validate your JSON string using an online validator, example JSON-lint, to ensure it's well formed. Malformed JSON can sometimes lead to unexpected encoding behavior. 4. Simplify your code asterisk. Asterisk start with a very simple JSON payload and a minimal code example. Gradually add complexity as you verify that the content length is being calculated correctly at each step. 5. Test with different characters asterisk. Asterisk include characters from different Unicode ranges, example accented characters, emojis, Chinese characters, in your JSON data to test how your encoding handles them. 6. Check for middleware/intermediaries asterisk. Asterisk if you're using middleware or proxies, example load balancers, make sure they're not modifying the request or response in a way that affects the content length. Some intermediaries might strip headers or perform content transformations. Chunk transfer encoding. As mentioned earlier, chunk transfer encoding is a valuable alternative when you can't determine the content length in advance. Here's a simplified illustration. Key points asterisk. Asterisk the transfer encoding, chunked header replaces the content length header. Asterisk the data is sent in chunks. Asterisk each chunk is preceded by its size in hexadecimal, followed by a new line, \r\n. Asterisk the last chunk is a zero-length chunk, indicated by 0, signaling the end of the transmission. 6. Conclusion. Ensuring the accuracy of the content length header is a critical, but sometimes subtle, aspect of building reliable JSON APIs. By understanding the common causes of incorrect content length values, especially those related to encoding and JSON serialization, and by employing careful debugging techniques, you can avoid common pitfalls and create robust APIs that handle data transfer seamlessly. Remember to consistently use UTF-8 encoding, calculate the content length after any string manipulation or compression, and consider using chunk transfer encoding for situations where the total size of the JSON payload is unknown in advance.